This week's Who Would Win of the Week is Chili's versus Applebee's. Now, again, as always, this is who would win in a fight. So this isn't, it gets a little weird. It gets a little conceptual when it's like restaurants like this. But this is Applebee's and Chili's are fighting each other. Which one is going to win?
I know the answer to this question. I'm passionate
Okay.
I'm passionate about chain restaurants.
I know.
I love chain restaurants. Specifically these two.
Yeah.
Are two at the top of my list of like need a bite to eat. Why stress about where to go? Go to your fucking local Chili's. Applebee's holds a special place in my heart because of Tuesday Crew. Shout out to Tuesday Crew. We used to go to Applebee's every Tuesday. The 2 for $20 is a staple, as is the 2 for $25 if you're feeling a little bit wealthier that day. Not to share. That's 2 for $20 to me is a solo venture.
Yeah.
Because you get an app, 2 entrees, and then also you add on a brownie bite. Comes with a little scoop of ice cream, a little brownie. It's like $2.99. Tack that on there.
Okay.
And you get the Mott's sticks or the boneless wings is the only 2 apps to choose from.
Correct.
The artichoke dip is good, but you're a lunatic if you get that over the other 2.
I agree, and people go nuts for it.
I like artichoke dip, but not if I'm forced to pick one.
Not if you have good
appetizer.
food. Well, yeah, not if you have actual good options.
And then you usually get the penne pasta with the chicken.
Yeah.
As one of the meals, and then you can go crazy on the. You can go rogue on the other one.
That's what the second pick is for, man. For a little experimentation.
But chicken finger basket is usually the play because I think it's like another $1. So it's chicken fingers is what's on it, but it's like another $1 to upgrade to the basket, and you get fries with it. That's a feast. An app, the pasta, chicken fingers and fries, and for $25.
Yeah, that's
unbelievable.
That's a feast.
But
of
now
kings.
on the other hand, if you go to Chili's to me has the better menu.
100%.
And also, Chili's has the 3 for me, which is a drink, an app, and then an entree. There's a $12, $14, and $16 entree selection that you could get. Also very good. And you get like a salad too if you want. And Chili's has the Southwest egg rolls, which is the single greatest appetizer on the face of the earth. The Southwest egg roll, I can't believe it took somebody so long in this country to invent that. Dip it in the avocado ranch. I mean, it's a 10 out of 10. That is a 10 out of 10 every single time. And then usually I'll follow it up with, they used to have a California turkey club that they since have removed from the menu, but it was on not a brioche bun, Andy, a brioche sub roll.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen one of those?
No.
Fucking delicious. Buttery, little bit toasted, unbelievable. Big heap of turkey, applewood smoked bacon, I would have to assume. Thick cut, little cheese, little avocado, little like chipotle drizzle.
That's what's up.
Delicious. They don't have that anymore. So my new go-to has been the CBR quesadilla. Chicken bacon ranch quesadilla. Fucking
Jesus.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Now, how does all this translate into the confrontation?
I'll tell you how.
Okay.
I'll tell you how. Also at Chili's, the Santa Fe chicken crisper salad. It's just like iceberg, pico de gallo, a fucking mountain of chicken crispers, and then like spicy ranch. Delicious. How does this all come together and decide who wins this fight? I'll tell you how. I love Chili's. Chili's is my favorite of the two, but Applebee's is going to win this fight. And the reason is because if you go to Applebee's and you eat that meal, it tastes delicious, but you will have to drive home at speeds of upwards of 1,000 miles an hour because you will start squirting out of your asshole instantly.
More than Chili's, you say?
Dude, Applebee's will make any person shit their pants.
Even Chili's?
Yes.
Wow. I did not see that coming.
Applebee's runs through a human. Like, I don't even know what they it's honestly, some people would say that's bad. I would say that it's actually beneficial to the human side. It cleans out your entire body.
Right.
You are, after that 24 hours of just liquid poop, you are like, it's like you just did a juice cleanse. Applebee's is a juice cleanse, and nothing that powerful can ever be defeated. Like, you know how they say a cockroach is the only animal that could survive a nuclear holocaust or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Applebee's food could also do that, I think. Wow. And
Wow.
I don't know why, because I'm not saying it's not like fresh or whatever, but that pasta specifically, if you eat like one of those Cajun pastas at Applebee's, I mean, you will be leaking for days.
Jesus Christ.
Literally buy diapers on your way to Applebee's. Strap it up before you even eat, because you literally have a 20-minute window. You have a 20-minute window to pay your bill and get home. And if you can't make it happen in that 20, I mean, you're done.
That's why they put those things on the tables where you can like pay right
yourself.
on the little thing.
Literally, as you're taking your last bite, you should be tapping your card.
Right, because it's already starting to turn.
Put 18% on that bitch and run. Yeah.
Because it's coming out.
Yeah.
You know, to me, I was leaning towards Applebee's at first, because to me Applebee's seems kind of like a large sort of all-American kind of like a good old Southern boy a bit, like just a real like corn-fed, like very strong man is what Applebee's kind of seems to me. Whereas Chili's, I think, has got a lot more flash.
Yeah. So I think there was a swing at some one. Also, Applebee's always has like the $1 margaritas or like the $1 Long Island iced
Dollaritas,
teas.
baby.
Dollaritas, yeah.
Yes.
$1 Long Island iced teas, like that's crazy.
That is crazy.
And they'll have like the spooky drinks where they'll drop like skeleton heads in your in your blue cocktail that comes in a
skull, a human skull.
Something, yeah. Here's the thing. I think 10 years ago, Chili's would have won this fight, because Chili's was a lot more like... Chili's has had a huge come up in the last 10 years. Like, their menu is top notch now. They've got a lot of good offerings. They've got like some healthy stuff too. Like, I'm sure Applebee's maybe tries to, but Applebee's has not rebranded. They've still got the baby back. Like,
still
Applebee's,
eating good in the neighborhood, man.
You're still eating good in the neighborhood, yes, and the food is good, but that menu's been the same since we came out of the womb. Like, and probably the physical menu has still been the same since we came out of the womb. Like, they have not. There hasn't been a single Applebee's in the U.S. that is closed in the past 20 years, but there also hasn't been a single Applebee's that has been opened in the U.S. in the past 20 years. Every Applebee's is the same.
But that is the foundation of an empire.
Yes.
So you're absolutely right.
But I'm saying, I feel like in terms of restaurants, Applebee's used to be above Chili's. I think Chili's has far surpassed Applebee's now, but that gives Applebee's even more grit. Like, Applebee's isn't afraid to like, they're not worried about like going to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they'll fucking just murder the shit out of Chili's, and they'll be like, I did it.
You're right. Chili's is so image conscious. They're a little, they're worried about things. Applebee's has got nothing to lose, baby. I like it. I like that a lot.
So I'm taking Applebee's.
Yeah,
I do love Chili's, but I'm taking Applebee's.
I like Chili's as well, but yeah, we'll lock at Applebee's. That's great.
I kind of took the reins on that one pretty heavily.
Well, you're the expert on both of those things.
You didn't have any other input though?
No, not really.
Okay.
I think you said it all.
I also think Applebee's has more booths. Like, Applebee's is primarily booths. Chili's will have tables.
Chili's will have high tops and things like that. And Applebee's has a nice high top section. I like the Applebee's high top section.
But that's the only tables. Like, they don't have other Chili's has like freestanding tables.
Yeah.
And booths. Anybody, if you ever go to a restaurant and they say booth or table, has anybody ever said table?
Only people who are like really fat and can't fit into booths. Which is nothing against that. I'm just saying those are the only people that say no. If you physically can't get in a booth, that's your only excuse.
Unreal.
Booths are the best.
And like, I like booths that have a step up into them.
Wow, that is, man.
Most
that's
of the
living.
booths
That
do.
is really, there are. Man.
They're like 6 inches off the ground.